Boat Story is a new TV drama that's just washed up on our TV screens, and it does get you thinking. If you were out walking and you found a shed load of stash that is valuable, what would you do? Would you keep it and sell it on later on? Or would you just walk straight past and forget about it? Well, after watching Boat Story, you might want to choose the second option. I never saw it. Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Carl. Today's video is my review for the new BBC drama thriller called Boat Story. My voice is a little bit funny, so I'm going to do the best I can for this one. This one has had 4 different directors and it's created by Jack and Harry Williams that has brought us brilliant dramas in the past such as Liar, The Missing and The Tourist. So you would expect this one to be a good watch. Please do get involved in the comments down below. I'd love to know for this video, have you seen Boat Story? If so, what's your own thoughts on this one? The story follows Janet, played by Daisy Haggard, and Samuel, played by Peterson Joseph. 2 strangers who are out walking and stumble across a haul of cocaine on a shipwrecked boat. After agreeing to sell it and split the cash between them, they become entangled with police, a masked hitman, and a sharp-suited gangster called the Tailor.
This is Janet.
Hi, Janet.
She lost her family, her job, and her frog. This is Samuel.
Hi, Samuel.
He also lost his job, and his house, and this little guy. But then, they found this.
But you telling me you can't use a few million quid?
Where would we keep it?
Now, they'll have to lose this
We
guy,
haven't met, but you have something of mine.
He's the tailor. This is called the tailor. We've got you.
and these
This
guys.
is the biggest and most horrific thing ever to happen in this town.
This is one of those moments that people talk about. You find out what you're really made of.
Oh, it's one of those other moments where you get your fucking head chopped off.
After watching that trailer, you probably spotted everybody's favourite French guy, Baptiste. Yes, Checky Cairo stars in all 6 episodes, but don't be fooled because he's not playing his usual Mr. Nice Guy in Boat Story. He plays a character called the Tailor, a gangster, a brutal gangster. And by playing this character, he really does show us just how much of a talented actor he really is. Boat Story contains a bit of everything. It's a thriller, but it's also a dark comedy, and it's quite brutal in places as well. The first thing I noticed when I switched on to episode 1 is that it had a narrator. Now, this narrator is over all 6 episodes. Although I felt this worked at the beginning of each episode to do a recap on the last episode, I just felt it wasn't really needed in between each episode. There was a section of Boat Story that I just really could not get on with, and that was the part where our characters, Janet and Samuel, need to get rid of the cocaine and sell it. So they visit a guy inside called Craig, played by Phil Daniels, who has a connection. Now, in return, he wants the rights to the story. So I suppose it makes sense because you've got the story and this series is called Boat Story. He wants the rights to make it into a play in the theatre. I just did not like this section of Boat Story, and it's in 5 episodes, I think. I just could not get on with it, and I really do think it wasn't really needed, in my personal opinion. Whatever you think of Boat Story, this drama will keep you hooked and entertained. There was a particular scene in episode 1 when I was watching, and I must admit, I thought it was going to go back in time. I thought it was one of these dramas that are going to go back 3 or 4 weeks. Episode 1 finished nicely and it left me wanting to watch episode 2 straight after, although episode 2 started off a bit strange for me. Episode 3 ramps up that tension and creates that anxiety, which is exactly what you want to see while you're watching a TV drama, or a movie in fact. By the time we get to episode 4, the story splits off 3 ways. We're following the tailor and we're following the hitman Guy and Samuel, and we're also following Janet with her story as well. Overall, this drama did create some anxious moments. I was on the edge of my seat at times, which is what I love when I'm watching a TV drama. The whole drama was filmed dark, which I felt gave it that edge, and there was some good use of some camera angles used as well, where the camera is low down looking up at our characters, or the camera angle would be set in the car looking at our main character and then looking at another character through the side window. Good job I'm in the car, isn't it? And looking through our side window there. That was cleverly done. The background music could have been better. They could have used better music to create even extra tension and anxiety, in my personal opinion. By the time we get to episode 6, it contains flashbacks to complete the story, and we can see that this story was well written and well put together, and all the characters worked. However, when you're watching a 6-hour drama in total, you want the ending to be good. And for me, it just wasn't good enough. I just feel the ending could have been better. Is it going to be a season 2? Who knows? We will have to wait and see. But I just did not get the ending for me in Boat Story. It could have been a lot better. It's the same when you watch movies as well. You want that ending to be good because you're watching 2-3 hours in a movie, you're watching 6 to 8 hours on a TV drama. Just make the ending better. That's all I ask. And it's just frustrating when you watch 6 hours and that ending isn't what you expected. Basically, there's 6 episodes in total. All episodes are available to stream now, and each episode has a running time of roughly around about 60 minutes long. It's rated a 15 here in the UK. There is mild sex and nudity, there is profanity, and there is some brutal violence. I give the BBC drama thriller Boat Story 3 out of 5 popcorns. Please do let me know in the comments. I'd love to know for this one, what's your own thoughts on Boat Story? Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my review of the BBC drama thriller Boat Story. If you like this video, please do give it a like. Also, don't forget to share and subscribe if you can. Thanks so much, guys. I'm going to sort my throat out now. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.